Hi everyone, this is Laurel with Guided by Love, and I'm here to bring you a daily love message for Wednesday, September 10th. Also, I have a special going on right now for personal reads, and the special is 50/50 and the cost, and you can um, email me to schedule a reading, and it's going to be a personal video that I record just for you, a private video. And if you're interested, email me at guidedbylove888@gmail.com. All right, so I have the Sacred Traveler deck we're going to use for main messages today. I have the Twin Flame Awaken Path Tarot. We're going to get some messages from your person. And I have some affirmation cards, romantic affirmation cards, deck by Liz Harrison. So we're going to use all three. Let's see what we got for this daily love message for Wednesday, September 10th, or whenever you see it. Holy Spirit, angels and guides, what are the messages? I got two of them coming out. What are the messages for this day? Wow, we got lots. And there's this one. And oh gosh, and then we have breaking trail. A breakthrough is at hand. And this reminds me, the first thing that popped into my head from Spirit is that when you're a light worker on these journeys, you really break trail, meaning you walk where no other has walked. When you start your own business, when you start, making your pentacles in a higher way, or, being of, I shouldn't even say that, but being of service, home service, family, when you start being of service, you truly break ground, break trail. You truly, are called to make a trail where no one's ever been before. That happens. So, and remarkable things come out of that. But I feel that's a big message with this card for you and your person. A breakthrough is at hand, and you may be getting ideas. You may be getting clear picture of what it is that you're going to be doing from the heart. He's in his entire green, so this is heart energy coming through, as well as the spiritual, but definitely heart energy, following your heart to break this trail and bring in your purpose, your higher purpose. So that's the overall energy for you and your person. Can't imagine it's going to get better, so but it could. Cleansing waters, yeah, purification activates vibrant life force. So this card came out. If you look at the quick read, it also came out since the full moon. Even before the full moon, we've been cleansing out past energies, and this is activating our life force. This is bringing back our full power, cleansing away the past, the karmic cycles. This is truly awakening us, helping us to emerge into a full power. So you may want to bathe in water, you may want to swim in water, you may want to listen to water music, sounds. You could also shower, but yeah, definitely this is, you may want to just stand by a river or a lake, or the ocean. That too is so cleansing. So take it as it resonates for you, but this is a message for you and your person that time is really cleansing both of you. And then we have choose your path. All is possible. Wow. And that goes with the overall energy. Look at that. Almost the same exact colors. He is like in this green armor, green. So of the heart. So they're asking you to choose your path. All is possible. Knowing that you have unlimited potential. And, for you and your person, what is your path going to look like? How do you want to walk it? And this is really saying that, sky's the limit. He's got his sword of truth with him. And, his armor, which is like a tinged green. But this is making choices based from the heart on what you want to do for your future, your higher calling, and there's already a higher plan. So you can consult with spirit and ask them for guidance, ask them for, to connect you with helpful people, to connect you with um, what you need and, action to take. So, wow. And then we have impasse, and this is, reflect and redirect your energy. So, right now, they're asking you to go within and really reflect and, really look at perspective from the inside instead of the outside around you. So, this is regaining your perspective, so that you can redirect your energy to a proper, they're going to always be watching over you and redirecting you to where you need to go. And there's the squirrel for preparation. This is, you and your person, in separation. If your person hasn't contacted you yet, it's preparation. Separation is that preparation where you're learning lessons and you're completing cycles so that you can come together, um, in a healed way, in a positive way. You are still going to have like some things to go through together, but they're going to be, all the major things um, will be completed, like karmically. So this is really asking you to reflect, and it's a preparation for what is coming. And you see, the squirrel's also got a lot of acorns around him and in his mouth. So it's, helping you to store up your energy as well for what's to come, bringing in that abundance as well. All right, so we have narrow pathway, and this is tread thoughtfully. So as we walk this higher, as we walk this higher path, it becomes narrower and narrower. And, so know that spirit is always guiding us. As if, all we have to do is ask. They're giving us support. So we know how to answer certain people, so we know what direction to go. But it says tread carefully, take your time in responding to things. Talk it over with a friend if you, need to. But I feel that at this point, you're going to get really quick answers from spirit, if you're going within. So, but it's saying tread carefully and, just know that spirit is here. Ask them for support, ask them for help, and they will direct you. And then we have great adventure. Take a risk and venture forward. So, yeah, and release fear, because I just had a burp. So I'm feeling that fear coming out. This is, take a risk, venture forward. I feel this is got the Six of Swords in it, moving on to calmer waters. I feel this is coming into more alignment and balance with your person. And this is, as you take risks and as your person takes risks, this is bringing you to, this is bringing you both forward, but it's also bringing you together into a reunion. And that is going to be a great adventure in itself, because you're going to be traveling where you've never traveled before. All right, so those are the main messages for the journey. Let's get some messages. What is the message from your person? Wow, and that one wanted to come out right away. Any other message? Ooh, those two shot out too. Wow. Okay, any messages you want to give, viewer, to your person? Any message you want to give? Oop, I'm going to pack these back up because maybe you got to say a lot there. Any messages you want to give to your person? Yep, 2 just came out. Wow, these are flying out. I'm impressed. Wow, they really want to get out. Okay, so viewer, you want to say to your person, that you are you are in the midst of success and victory, and you're starting to reap your rewards. You're celebrating triumph in the completion of things, and this is 6, home service family. You're focusing on service, so you're letting your person know, and you want them to know that they I almost closed my throat chakra. Wow, that they are wanting, that you can come into this victory together. That you're encouraging them to keep going forward into their 6 of Wands, and they can do it. And then we have the High Priestess, hidden knowledge, intuition, and mystery. So you're letting them know that you're starting to get knowledge that you didn't have before about the connection, about your path. Your intuition is, on fire right now. It's developing, it's getting stronger. And that there are still some mysteries, but there's a lot coming to you at this time. You're very connected to the universe with that universal light there. It's like part of who you are. So you're letting them know you're having victories, and you're encouraging them to keep going to their victories, and that you're very connected right now to the universe, to them, to this connection. And they're saying in return to you, they're saying, they're feeling fatigued with the 9 of Wands. They're feeling fatigued. This is a turtle, by the way. So a turtle is very nurturing energy. So they long for your nurturing touch, your nurturing hug. They long for that nurturing from you this is a 9, as they close cycles. And they're trying to stay persistent, but they're feeling tired, and they're very close to succeeding, and they are continuing to go forward, even if it may be slow, as a turtle's pace. But they really are longing for that nurturing from you. What may seem to you as slow, but to them it's all coming together, starting to come together for them. And then we have, the Wheel of Fortune. This is destiny. They know this connection is destiny, fate. They know that there are positive changes ahead for both of you, and they are so looking forward to being able to come to you with good news, with sharing of their luck, sharing of the cycles closing, sharing of what their journey has been. And this is a 10, so they're telling you, they're doing their best to step into leadership and new beginnings by closing cycles. And I can't help but notice that this is like the healing symbol. So they're letting you know they're healing. They know that this is luck and destiny on your side. Oh my gosh, we got 10-10. So they're stepping into their power too. They're letting you know this is the 10 of Swords. So, they're really just hanging on. They're feeling that defeat, that failure. They have some bitterness. They're tired, same as the 9 of Wands. There's times when they feel like giving up, but then they think they have you on their mind constantly. And that's keeping them, your light, your love is keeping them afloat, keeping them breathing, keeping them going. So keep going, because they have 2 10s, which is new beginnings and leadership. So they're continuing on, and a 9, which is completion. So those are, oh, we're going to get affirmations for you both as well. So let's get that. So what is the affirmation for the viewer today? Oh, you got two. What is the affirmation for your person? Okay. Wow, at the bottom of the deck, I am ready. Be ready for anything. Was the overall energy affirmation. Okay, so for the viewer, life loves you. I love my life. So you can say that when you get up and release that fear. I love my life. You can say that right away in the morning, so you set your intention. I love my life loves me. And then we have visualize the life you desire. I am living the life of my dreams. So make sure that you're letting, setting your intention out there. I am living the life of my dreams. And then for your person, remember your power. And what did I say? They got 2 10s. This is validating. They got 2 10s today, giving you that message. They're doing their best to step into their power. And it says, remember your power. And it says, I am confident in who I am. So their job right now is, they're doing their best to step into their power. Remember that they, are confident in who they are. They're rebirthing that confidence within themselves, where it's coming from the heart instead of the mind. And then it says, be you. I am loved for who I am. So they're, finding out who they truly are. And they're finding that they're starting to discover that you love them for who they are, not what they have. So really powerful messages to both of you and affirmations. So 17:07 on the clock. I hope this helps. I love you guys so much. If you would like a personal reading, email me at guidedbylove888@gmail.com. Namaste.